What's up? This is HDNEWS here. So, little disclaimer before I say anything. I'm not sponsorship by Intel or anyone or any kind of corporation or, you name it, giveaways or codes or because I don't have 1,000 subscribers and I don't have the requirements for YouTube to have those kind of deals where they have, if I have, enough content that's good, that it'll pay itself off in weeks or so and I'll be able to get free things. Well, that's not the case. I don't have that right now, and it'd be a while. I gotta get, I think, 1,000 subscribers. I probably need more than that if I want to get getting money from video ads. And right now, every video doesn't have any ads because of that. And I'm like halfway on the other. I think um, the 4,000 hours is needed as well for me. And down the road, it'll probably increase the requirements, and so I gotta go beyond that point. So I know I realized I noticed that I didn't even know this. Intel's got some kind of um, stream processor. They do this every year apparently. I didn't even know about it. It's on a different channel. So I like Linus Tech Tips and I watch his a lot. It's just some awesome content. And right now I'm gonna get credits to him too because he's pretty good. And I'm just starting out. I may not be the best. I may not have codes for you guys for discounts and for games and save on these things. But well, until then, there won't be any because they don't trust me enough, and haven't earned it. I haven't earned it in YouTube yet. So that'll be down the road once I ever within 12 months, of course. And I think it went into effect a month or more ago. So I'm still underneath the requirements, pretty good, and won't be able to do any kind of things like sponsorships or anything, but they're doing like a 4-stage thing. You'll win a gaming PC, and they'll draw. So you vote. That's how it works. Is you vote on Twitter, I think only. Surprisingly, on Facebook. And then they'll draw a couple months from now. And each one will be there's different things with it. Okay, it's not just one draw. It's a couple, like 5 maybe. Each person might get up and might get one person in the United States might get a computer. Each only one computer per person. So, as I understand it, and the full thing, but all these big companies are doing to get with Intel, and I would support them if I was sponsored by them because I have an Intel Mac, so I got Intel HP graphics. May not be the best, but it's what I was able to buy at the time with the money in the market and what I had available. I was part time, so I made less. Now I make $11 an hour. Should be able to afford more. So I gotta still watch it because I pay rent and I don't know how many months. Surgeries next month, so May 11th. Having surgeries gonna be dental. Wisdom teeth. I have to get factored and all that, so it's gonna be infused. So since the blood's so thin, disease. I'm not on any kind of blood thinners because my blood's just too thin. It's just disease. It's just how my health is, how I was born. This is a rare medical condition that's hereditary. It's been running in my mom's family for quite a while, generations to come, and it kind of stinks. You think about it, you're born with it, you can't do nothing. You can only treat it. It's not real cheap either. I mean, they can treat the disease and reverse any kind of possible bleed you can imagine that I would do to myself or on accident. You don't mean to do it, or something happens. You have an accident, you have a car wreck with someone, even if you can't drive. They got medicine they can give me to get over that and heal back up, but they do all kinds of things. They have to do X-ray and all that, and CAT scan to determine how much units I need a factor, and that's how it works. If your liver is too weak to make factor 8, if you always medical things prior to giving an infusion, and they do checkups and all that. I have to go usually get blood tests. I'm in overdue. Usually they're pretty smart people. I mean, we got real good. Uh, how much we advanced since 27 years ago from my birth on March 1st this past year. And medical field has got better and more understanding of this disease. And it's you can't spread it. It's just genetic. You're born with it. That's it. You can deal with the rest of your life. That's how life goes. And if you don't, I never told anyone about this or at work either until now. But when my doctor, Simons, he was looking into something that we were looking into, like a kind of like autism and anxiety and depression and learning disability. He was treating all that, and he realized over the 5 to 6 year span, or how long he's been working with me, before he transferred me to a doctor in Carmondale. He was in St. Louis prior, and he's still in St. Louis. Missouri, but there was a disorder that he didn't know. He knew something was there, and it was my mom's family, my mom's father. I passed. I got Tragus. He looked at the facial features of me and my mom's father, and I might have picked up some kind of mental disability that we don't know about yet. We have not had enough medical. We haven't discovered it basically, and there's no medicine for it. So we're dealing with something that apparently worsens my memory over time. And my speech gets worse because of that. And I understand. I can only do so much with this disorder. We don't know what it is. Even the top scientists don't know what it is. So doctors have been trying to. It's going to be based off DNA and how we can find these disorders right now. This couple of years ago, we was talking about before I left. Because I was at the age where I wasn't able to be there anymore with him. And he worked on me, worked on my anxiety, worked on my anger, worked on my disability. He still wasn't able to get me to my full potential like the rest of his patients he worked on. He had proof that the therapy worked, that he could get people to cope with it better, and really excel in all kinds of things that autism won't be able to do, or a learning disability person won't be able to do. And we thought, for years we thought before we got to him that I had Asperger's. Apparently he said no. Had no chance. He looked at it, did it correctly. He knew what he was doing. He dealt with all his life. He made this kind of therapy. It was really good, and still is. Even one of my a year ago, I think it was like maybe in the past 12 months, taking a kid to my doctor, my mom's friend knows, grandma, because I dealt with Dr. Paul Simons in St. Louis, Forest Park Road. That's what it is, St. Louis. So I know Forest Park. I don't know the rest of it, but he helped me a lot. I wouldn't be here without Scott Lloyd from Newcorn High School and my Simon's doctor, because I've never been at Walmart and talking to you guys like this correctly, and how far I came since 10, 20, 15 years ago when I went to see him in 2006 for the first time. That's 2005 probably, 2006, one of the ways. But he said he's gonna work on me. We can, we spent like $1,000, maybe a year or more than that, on him for the appointments. Because it costs a lot of money. And he had a new therapy at the time. He still has it, but he just couldn't figure out what it was that was preventing me from getting to my ultimate potential with this therapy. And I would say a certain amount of codes, and I would say it back to him. They were hurting the brain, of course, but kind of like hypnotic based. But there's just something that I just didn't allow me to fully succeed like I should have. And to this day, I probably still have it, but it's worsening over a year. Each year it gets worse. Seems like my speech kind of messes up at times. So, it could very well be brain damage from the past. I had a stroke or seizure. I had the flu. I had a bleed at the same time. I was treating the medicine, the cheaper one. Dehydrated the body. And so on. I had a bleed. It's too bad. Brain damage. So, my electrolytes all got bombed out at 2 or 3 years of age. So you know where I'm coming from. How far I came from that point on till this very day in April of 2018. how far, because I've never be here regardless. I would have been pulled back 1 year again. I already been pulled back 1 year in the past because I wasn't matured up, but he got me through it. That eighth grade to high school till now, and now it's been a couple years. Like 22 is when it all ended. So I'm 27 now. So yeah, it's at least we don't have to drive 2 hours or so to St. Louis and be with him. All right, once a year we go see him. I think it was. It was pretty expensive. I mean, the medicine, he gave me medicine, asthma, all that. Then in the recent year or so, I've been going to a real asthma doctor. Terminal. Well, the insurance is better now, so it should be cheaper. We'll see if the payments are less and the insurance covers more of it. Because the last couple years, that healthcare it's been costing a lot of money for me. So if you're new to the channel, go and subscribe below and like, comment. Because I like that a lot. You watch other videos that might play up, playlists, Enjoy your day. Happy Saturday, I guess. I'm off. Usually I'm not off 2 days in a row, but the next couple, like 2 weeks, I'm off like that, and I gotta work a Saturday, so whatever. And I'm going to a dentist for the wisdom teeth to get checked out to know how bad it is Friday, so I don't know where. I think St. Louis or something like that. It's in Missouri. I have to be, probably. Who knows, but that's what it's all about. That's what it takes to get these teeth out, apparently. These teeth that give me pain all the time. I'm not joking. I got a full month of pain from February to March. Every now and then, it's not as bad as it was, I tell you. It's not as bad. But it's healed maybe a little, but it's still there. It's going to be there until they're removed. And we get the cavities appeared after 5-6 years. So that's what we have to deal with for the last 5-6 years. Delays at certain times. But, that's what goes in life. That's what happens. You got to do what you can do. So thanks for watching.